What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. Leverage trading can be difficult at times because you're putting up a lot and you're risking a lot. While you invest outright, it's all about you just not seeing it go to zero. And you know that it's not going to go to zero. You know that it's going to have life eventually, and you can hold on to it being negative for a long period of time and going all the way down to, let's say it's at $100, it can go all the way down to $1, and you'll be perfectly fine with it because, obviously it will suck to see that, but you didn't lose absolutely everything. With leverage trading, if it goes down maximum 20%, you end up losing everything that you put in there, right? And in some cases, the minimum could be 1%. And if it drops by 1%, you lose everything that you put in there, depending on how much you have actually leverage traded, right? If it's 100x, then yeah, you lose 1% and you lose absolutely everything. If you're wrong, even a small fraction of the movement that we see in crypto, you could lose everything. So it's a very risky thing to do. However, if you have a good strategy, then you can be very, very successful. You don't have to necessarily trade um, minute by minute and sell whenever it starts to go negative and buy when it's positive. Like, you don't have to do it aggressively in that way. Now, if it works for you, then do it. But the way that I do it, my strategy seems to work really, really well. And I want you guys to develop your own strategies and build your own things associated with Margex if you want to be a part of that. Now, if you do want to be a part of it, make sure you check out my link down below for Margex at the top of the description, where you could trade up to a 100x leverage if you want to on Bitcoin, on BNB, on Ethereum. You can trade a 50x leverage on XRP and Solana and other things. You can trade 25x leverage on meme coins. The point is that you can choose whatever leverage trade you want. And now, if you want a full breakdown as to how to start trading there, you can do that. You can check out my link for Patreon, and I have a bunch of different videos there, as well as reach out to me directly and we can talk about leverage trading. And hopefully, I can teach you a thing or two, at least to kind of develop your strategy, not to use my strategy, but develop your strategy. Now, if you do want to use my strategy in any way and be a part of that, you can join copy trading, which if you go over to Margex, you go up to copy trading and you scroll down here, you'll see Matthew Perry. I currently have 20 people that are a part of that, currently at 45% ROE. You're seeing about $8,650. Total, I have $3,755 invested into this copy trading portfolio. So that it's legit, and I'm not going to do anything to basically say I'm holding all your money and I'm just investing your money. No, I have my own money invested in there as well. So I'm now putting a lot of effort into the copy trading scene rather than just my individual investments. And anything that I make in my individual investments are then going into copy trading. So feel free to check that out if you guys want to. There have been some down points over the last few days, but I've been making some investments at those down points, and now in the last day, you're seeing that it's up 21%. In the last week, it's still down 9.7%, but overall, we look at the year, and we're seeing 45.38% there. Total profit that I've actually taken when it comes to actually cashing out of positions and realized profit, you have $873.89. Now, let's go into trading specifically and see where these positions are. Now, this is going to be my personal portfolio that we're looking at. My personal portfolio is, I can't really break down exactly where it's sitting at worth of gains. I wish they had analytics, because if they did, you would see the percentages. But right now, with the positions that I do hold, this is how much I'm up. Now, this is the thing that I love about leverage trading. I invested $21 into this XRP play. $21. I then took my profit. I then took the $21 plus another $27 or $26. It was like 47 overall, right? $47. I was like, I needed my initial investment plus my profit. Right now, it's sitting up 2,488%, up to a $300 level. And that's profit, right? $300 in profit on this 50x leverage play because I saw the opportunity in where XRP was going to go from that lower level of 40 cent. Now, that was just once I saw it at a low level, I decided to take that leap. But you also see other things that are less of a leap. This is a 5x leverage for AVAX, and I invested at $23.47. It's currently up $221.44, or 114%. You see 140% here. You see 273% here. You see 283%, 300%, 200%, 5,500% there. Like, these are the percentages that you can gain if you know what you are doing. Now, today, I'm going to take profit in two of these positions. One, in ICP, I've already taken a little bit of profit, but I think right now where we stand, I wanted to take the rest that is sitting there. Even though it still has a lot of upside to it, and where it currently sits, or where the open price is as well as the liquidation price, we have a lot of upside to where that's going. But I wanted to take that investment today. But the more specific one that I wanted to take is Solana. I feel like I've already made a crazy amount in Solana, $602 or 210%. I want to take 50% of that so that I can take that 50% and now throw that into my my copy trading portfolio. So what I'm going to do is go over here. I'm going to take 50%, and we're going to see that come out of there, and we're going to hear the sound. There we go. I don't know if you guys heard it, but I heard the sound. And now it's sitting at $300 worth of a gain, which I took out that $300 and I took out half of my initial investment, which brings me my entire initial investment, which was about $300, as well as another 100 or another $150 worth of profit there. So now I sit on nothing but profit, $143 in what's invested, as well as $301. So a total of about $443 that's there. So these are the things that you can see here. Now you're probably asking yourself, why don't you take your initial investment here? I've already taken my initial investment plus so much more with this position as well as this position. And I'm leaving these 250x leverage plays here because I know of what they can be and what they're going to grow to. So I want to see that succeed to the fullest extent. And if that can get to a level of, or once it does get to a level of like $1, well, now we're looking at a way higher percentage, right? We're talking about 321,000%. We're not just talking about 5,000%. Percent. We're talking about 300 plus 1,000%, which would be huge. So, and I have a feeling, right? I have Jasmine Coin as well, and I want to be a bigger part of that and have a larger part of that, so that I don't have to, or I can take this investment here instead of taking my investment there and holding that for a longer period of time, if that makes sense to you. So the point is you need to, just go out there, start trading with a small amount. It could be $1, it could be 20 cents. It doesn't matter. Learn how to leverage trade. And once you learn how to leverage trade, once you find a strategy for you, it can go a long way. You can make a ton. I invested $21 here and made $300. And that's from July 5th to July 29th, today. We're talking about, a month. And I've turned that into, 2,400 or 2,500%. Like, that's massive, absolutely massive. But anyways, let me know what you think about this. I'm always interested to know what you guys think. But let's go ahead and look at the copy trading portfolio as well, just to give you an update on that. Currently, the copy trading portfolio, you have a couple things that are actually down significantly. I have a couple things in AVAX and Ethereum, and another one in Ethereum and Compound that are down. You can see this one's down 300. This one's up $343. You see this one's up 77. This one's up 41, 59, up $5, up $139. I'm doing this and because I wanted to average in at some of these lower prices. You see some of them are higher, like this one's 30 cents or $30. However, I have one up here for $27 that's now up $41 there. So you have to have a good strategy. For me, a lot of the higher ones will come off the board as soon as you see, much higher prices. I would say, LTC at a level of 80, 85, dollars, and take that off the board, as well as now still having LTC on the table over here for $400, and having a little bit less risk that's there. So leverage trading is going great. You can see that we are positive overall on how much we've gained. If I took another $300 right now, that would now push me over $1,000 for overall gains for my copy trading portfolio. But yeah, Margex has just been amazing, and I've been able to limit risk. I've been able to see some success, and here's some of the detail that you guys, that maybe some of you don't know. Um, if you invest $10 all the way up to $200, it would be a 50-50 split. Anything more than $200 is a 40-60 split. Anything that's over 500 will be a 30-70 split, meaning that you guys will get 70% and I only get 30% of that profit, which means that you're gaining a lot more. And there are a few people that are over $500, I think, that are currently following, right? You have $900 here, which you're gaining. Total profit received was $58. Total ROE is 19%. And you got some that are a lot higher, but I'm not going to go through all of that. 20 followers right now. So again, if you want to be a part of that, go over to copy trading, be a part of it, invest into it. If you don't want to be a part of it, that's totally fine. I don't tell anybody that they physically need to copy trade. I really recommend that you do it yourself, because doing it yourself would mean that, you can fully be comfortable with what you are doing, rather than me investing the money in something that I'm comfortable with, right? I want you guys to be able to invest into something that you truly believe in. So, anyways, if you want to learn more about leverage trading, one, feel free to hit that link down below for Margex to sign up. Two, you can go over to Patreon and look at all the videos that I have over there. I will be posting if I do any new leverage trades. I haven't done a new leverage trade in a little bit. It's been maybe a few days. But if I do make another leverage trade, I do put it on there. The problem is that you guys won't know exactly when I'm deciding to make a move or get out of that move. You guys are seeing this firsthand. Well, technically Patreon will know that I made that move to sell some of my Solana. And honestly, I'm going back and forth with selling ICP, because I feel like ICP is at a higher level compared to where it was. However, it still definitely has a lot of upside in what we've seen. Like if you go back to ICP and you look at the history, especially since I've already taken profit from this ICP, it means that yes, I'm up 268%, but since I've already taken a little bit of profit from ICP, I have nothing to really lose. I've already gained a ton from it. But if we go back, let's say 3 months, and we look at the prices, it was up to $14, right? $15 or whatever. You go back a year and just look at the high point, you can see that $20 was the high, and where we stand right now is $9. So if this somehow finds a way, let's say we go over here and we do profit, take profit, and we do $20, we're going to be looking at 1,000%, which is still pretty massive. It's obviously massive percentage wise. The overall position, it'll probably be somewhere around $200 of a gain. So going back and forth is like, is it worth it to just hold on to that for a long period of time to see that $200, see that extra 150, when I could then put that into something else that can gain me a little bit more, or put it into copy trading? I don't know, right? That's totally up to you to make these moves and make these suggestions. So anyways, that's my positions. Hopefully you guys understand a little bit more. Again, if you don't, feel free to check out my link for Margex. Feel free to reach out to me on Patreon, and check out the 12 or 13 videos that we have over there on Margex itself. I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for watching and being a part of this. And honestly, your referrals and all that, it does provide a kickback to me. And I'm hopeful that I can give you something more. And that's why I decided to do copy trading. But I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.